Writing quadratic equations, practice number 1. Our task is to write the equations in factored form and standard form. So we got two things we're doing. We're going to write factored form and standard form for these solutions here. I'll do the first one for you, and then I'll let you work on B, C, and D on your own. So for the first one, we have x equals -2. To solve this, I add 2 to both sides. And that gives me the equation x plus 2 is equal to 0. I do the same thing for x equals 4. I subtract 4 from both sides, and that gives me the equation x minus 4 is equal to 0. Remember, we're working backwards. Okay? Normally, we would take an equation and get a solution. Now we're working backwards. You're starting with a solution. You're working backwards to get an equation. Remember that a times b is equal to 0. So if I call this a and I call this b, then this is going to be x plus 2 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. That's the factored form. So we got it in factored form right here. Okay, now the next step would be write it in standard form. So we multiply these together. I'll review that for you real quick. First times first, it's going to be x squared. If I take x times minus 4, it's going to be minus 4x. If I take x, 2 times x is going to be 2x. And last times last, 2 times -4 is -8. Of course, that's equal to 0. Combine these like terms right here, and we have x squared minus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. So this is the standard form right here. So these are the two answers for A. You may notice some shortcuts. I encourage you to, for time saving, if you see a shortcut or something that works, please by all means go ahead and use it. But you're now going to take a few minutes and work on B, C, and D on your own. So it's a good opportunity for you to pause the video, try these out, and then resume watching the video after you have your answers to compare what you see on the screen with what you have on your paper. And welcome back. I hope you did well, and I hope you found this somewhat easy to do. So for the first one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to incorporate a shortcut. You'll notice that this is x equals a positive 4, but in the binomial, when I write the equation, it's x minus 4. It's the opposite sign. Same thing here. X is equal to -6, but when I write it as an equation, it's x plus 6. It's the opposite sign. So when you're going from solution to equation, you can go ahead and just write it with the opposite sign. So x equals 4 gives you the equation x minus 4 is equal to 0. And then when you substitute it in, we're going to have the binomial x minus 4 times x plus 6 is equal to 0. And then multiplying these together gives us x squared plus 2x minus 24 is equal to 0. For letter C, again, you'll notice I start with x minus 3. The equation would be x plus 3 equals 0. So I just write the binomial form here, x plus 3. And I take the opposite sign of -5, gives me a positive. So I have x plus 3 times x plus 5 equals 0. And in standard form, it's going to be x squared plus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0. For the final one, again, you'll notice I had a positive 7, a positive 1. But in factored form, the binomial is going to be x minus 7, x minus 1 equals 0. And writing this in standard form, by multiplying these two together, it's going to give me x squared minus 8x plus 7 is equal to 0.